today?
So, first off, I want to say that we had no idea Reverend Dream was going live at 4 o'clock. This was just like a last minute deal because we had to cancel our live yesterday and a last minute thing to jump on, and we didn't look to see who was going live or when anybody was going live. We just did it. And hate it that we're taking up their time, but you know,
We try not to step on anybody's toes.
I try not to step on everybody's toes, but everybody, I mean, we've got so many people now that it's kind of hard not to.
Right.
You know, so anyway,
Hey, let's say hey to everybody. I'm gonna grab a drink.
There was
real
so
quick.
many people already had been commenting before we even started that we can't just say hi to everybody.
Right.
So I'm gonna start now. So hi Brenda, hi Karen, hi Roberta. Morning coffee with mom. Hi. Jody. Hello. Eunice. Hi. Pam. Hi from Conway. Really? Well, you're not too far from us. Glenn. Howdy. Brenda. Hi. I'm not sure if I already said hi to you or not. Sheila. Hello. Appalachian Bonnet. Hi. Randall. Hey man, what's going on?
Hey, Randall. We missed you here.
No.
Oh, different Randall.
Oh. Karen. Howdy. Anyway, so yeah, I worked all day yesterday, and Pam says she loves the area us two's in.
Oh, we love it too.
We love it too.
We love it too. We went back to Oklahoma the other day, and sometimes, like, when you go to somewhere you used to live, you kind of get that home feeling. I did not have that.
I did not.
I did not have that at all.
I really missed and honestly had a little anxiety wanting to get back home.
Right.
Here. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little strange. I didn't expect that to happen so fast.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right.
If anybody's interested in
Morton, howdy.
buying 6.5 acres in Oklahoma, let us know.
Yeah.
We're considering selling. There's a lot of cleaning up. We're gonna have to do. Our renters have trashed the place.
It's got a tiny. It's got a 12 by 40 shed to house, tiny home on it, and that's not 100% complete.
It's got well and electric already.
It's got a well and electric and everything.
3
Hey,
ponds.
Larry. Yeah.
Some fencing for
so
animals.
sure, anybody can put their, put your feelers out, put your words out. If anybody's interested in that land in Oklahoma, I'm ready to let it go.
Yes, we are. Yeah. Our goal is to maybe get enough to pay off our place here.
I'm not selling it for less than what it would take to pay everything off. Yes.
Yeah, we want to sell this place off, and then we owe a few grand on our tractor, and then we have, since we've moved, we've had to rely a little bit on our credit cards, and so we have a little bit on those too. Yeah. The goal is to sell it enough to where we get down to where all we have is our car insurance and our phone bill every month.
So Karen, we filed the necessary paperwork yesterday. Day before yesterday.
Thursday. Yeah, day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday. And hi Eddie.
So we'll see how it goes.
So.
But yeah. I don't ever want to rent again.
Never.
So never.
Never.
Mm-mm. No, that was once. I'm one and done. I'm done.
Hi Sue.
I'm gonna make me a drink real quick.
Okay.
Do you want me to refill yours?
Yes, please. With ice too.
Yes, I will.
So yeah, we got it. They're not out as far as we know, but we got the necessary paperwork filed, and I do believe that's going to be a. Can't believe you're taking up my live time, Steve. I didn't even know you went live. Uh-oh, why did the computer just shut off?
I don't know.
Now I can't, now I don't know anything.
Oh, check, my phone's on. You can watch my phone.
It's so hot here. Guys, I don't know what happened.
It's probably turned off.
You ain't even got nothing.
Oh, that ain't turned on, that's why. Was it dead? No.
Okay.
It's just the screen just timed out on it, I guess.
It's so.
Yeah, maybe if I go back and I.
What?
Maybe I have to push play. Oh no, it is playing.
It's what are you doing? It was play. I mean, it was yeah. It was fine.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what's up with it.
It's so hot here. I saw a beagle chasing a rabbit, and they were both walking. That's about right, Glenn. Rented out a mobile home years ago, and they trashed it. Never again. Yeah, yeah, and I'm afraid that's what we're going to come back to. I mean, hopefully not, because I mean it'll cost us a few bucks, but I'm going to file all charges I can if anything's messed up whenever it happens. So
Or missing.
Yeah. Hi Liam. Hi Rose. So anyway, guys, I worked all day yesterday. I got home probably about 6 o'clock yesterday evening, and then had to go back to work at like 6 o'clock this morning, 5:30 this morning, and I got off, 2 hours ago?
Probably.
I got home about 2 o'clock, I guess. And so we just decided to go ahead and jump on here and do our live since we had to cancel it yesterday because I wasn't home. And so here we are, and I don't know how long we're going to hang out, but I guess if you guys are going to be here, we might as well hang out with y'all as long as y'all want to. Hello, you two from Belton, South Carolina. Hi, Judy. While I was gone to work today, Michael has some clearing and some tree removal, and we had to make a spot. Hi, Joseph. We had to make a spot. You just knocked the fan around where I can't.
Sorry.
It's on me. Anyway, where we could get to the pine tree that we need to put across camp so we can drape our tarp over camp. So, Mikey done a lot of work today. He done a lot of clearing and done a pretty good job. And Jen, I think about the time I left to go to work this morning, she went up and started doing some video editing. And she edited, I think, like 5 hours worth of video down into a 6 clip. So
4 hours, but yeah, it was a lot. Any chance this was in the fridge when you bought it?
No.
Didn't think so.
Greetings from Hailing Island. Hi, Petrus. Hailing Island. Huh. I'm going to have to look that up.
I'd like to go anywhere in Ireland.
Sue, honestly, I mean, if it does, it does. If it don't, it don't. We really never planned on selling it, but just the feeling we got whenever we went back to Oklahoma the day before yesterday, and thinking about it, I think it would put us in a better situation if we did. And we're not looking back to go to Oklahoma, or looking to go back to Oklahoma. So, yeah. I mean, if it does, it does. If it don't, it don't. It's not that big a deal, but it would put us in a way better predicament here, for sure.
It'd be nice. You wouldn't know, because if we got a big chunk of money, it'd just pay off everything, and then we wouldn't have any bills.
Yeah.
So we could get a large chunk of money and then be debt free and have nothing to actually show for it as far as YouTube, because it's not like a whole bunch of stuff would start happening.
Hi, Julia.
But
Larry, it's not too cold in Oklahoma.
Nah.
Yeah, you're just too used to Florida. That's all it is. Yeah.
See, my dad says it's too hot in Oklahoma. He's in California, and he says it's too hot in Oklahoma, and that's why he won't move.
Steve, he sent me the phone number, and I have never called him. So, I don't know anything yet. I used to live in Muldrow.
Oh, hey, Joseph.
Oh, thank you so much, Joseph.
And that's their 10th super chat on a live stream. Congratulations.
I don't know. There was a comment that I was wanting to comment. Can you read your comments? Yeah. Did it?
I wasn't paying attention. Yes, Roberta, it would. Because now that, when we lived there, we very rarely had guests you know, Wiley had mentioned. Oh no, that's when he was on the phone earlier when he mentioned
Velcro glass.
I
Hello.
I don't know why this keeps wanting to turn off.
Time out.
It's
on.
There we go.
There
Maybe now it won't turn off.
Yeah.
Hey, Patrick. How's it
Pam
going?
said she used to live in Muldrow. Now she lives in Conway. I grew up in Salisal, Pam, and then spent half my life in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and now we're here. So, or I say half my life, probably.
Let's just say that before we moved, we rarely had company. I mean, we had a few close friends or a few close family members that would come over occasionally, but I mean, I bet it was once every couple months we'd have a visitor, right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
And now there's all kinds of stuff that's walking away from our old place.
Yeah.
And now it's not safe. Now all the tweakers know where all the good stuff is, and it's gonna disappear if it ain't already gone.
Right.
So.
Appalachian Bonnet said have to listen to your inner voice. The times I didn't, I always regretted. I absolutely.
So my problem is my inner voice and my heart don't agree a lot of the time.
Right.
And so then I follow my heart, and then my inner voice is like, I told you so. And that's where I'm at right now. So.
Glenn, we had probably closer to 6 3/4.
6.73 acres.
6.73 acres. So yeah. Patrick said, "Look at those troublemakers."
Yeah. Julia said, "Ain't too hot or ain't too cold in Oklahoma. Fixing to get hot as heck again." Yeah, it is. Man.
Misplaced country girl fishing. Hello.
I am not at all looking forward to this cold or hot weather coming in. I can't say I'm looking forward to the cold weather either. The last about 2 weeks have been really nice, actually. We've been in like the mid 80s, and it gets hot, but not so hot that you can't do anything. Glenn Shannon. Oh, who are you talking about? You need the email. Because I'm pretty sure you have Wiley's email, huh? If not, it's just workingwithwiley@gmail.com.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm finally caught up. I had to get caught up.
Yeah.
I think your email saw a cool music video the other day. Well, yeah. I thought Glenn had mine.
Larry said he used to live in Chico. Yeah. I worked in Chico for a little while when I was in my mid-20s, but yeah, my dad lives
Chico,
up in
California, Larry?
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with you.
Well, it'd be worse. Just be glad he's not from Oroville. He'll probably know what I'm talking about. Oroville's like a butt crack. The butt crack of California.
Glenn said, well, in Lawton it got colder than I ever wanted to be again. It does. The thing about it is, though, it gets cold.
Oh, Jody, thanks.
Oh, my gosh. Thanks, Jody. It gets cold, but it only lasts a day or two. I mean, the cold never lasts very long.
My dad come to Oklahoma before Wiley and I met, and they were here for the entire month of October, and my mom and dad were so fed up with the weather by the time they left. One day it was like 99 degrees, and the next day they had to dig out their jackets because it was, in the 60s, and they said the weather's bipolar. They couldn't handle the humidity and then getting the wind chill the next day.
Yeah.
It was too much.
Yeah, Roberta, I think I found what I needed, and I think I already answered that question to Steve, though, is that he did send me the message, but I never did call the guy. Hey, Dot. Wiley, a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give your truck build? I'm wanting to build me one. Do you mean finished product-wise? I would give it an 8. Because the only thing that I wasn't prepared for is how rough riding it is. That is the only negative I have with my truck build whatsoever, is how rough riding it is. So I wished I would have had a crew cab frame, which was longer wheelbase, which would have been a smoother ride. The short wheelbase, 4-wheel drive, 1-ton, just it beats me to death.
It's awful. You can feel every hole in the road.
That is absolutely the only thing that I have to complain about at all.
Yeah, same. So Sue said that being debt free is a good feeling, and yes, it is. We were debt free for a few months.
Rose wants to know what you're drinking in that jar.
Oh yeah, well I'll get to that in just a second. So we were debt free for a few months, and then we decided we needed a tractor, and that was 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you, Bell Cold Glass. But
the tractor's like 3/4 of the way paid off, and it would be nice to get it the rest of the way because that's a good chunk every month. I mean, it's like a car payment.
Yeah.
Every month, pretty much.
So Glenn, it's actually worse in Lawton than it is up where we're from because Lawton is pretty much wide open down there.
We had some hills, like rolling hills where we were, but no mountains or anything. So to answer your question. I have wine in this cup. It wasn't cold, so I had to put it on ice. We don't drink a lot, but it's Saturday, y'all, and
yeah. And I'll be flat out honest with you guys. I haven't even told this to Jen yet. But the truck I've been driving for the last 2 days it's just an old wore out Mack truck. It don't have a radio in it. And whenever you sit in that truck all day long with nothing but your mind to mess around in, it is not good, guys. And yes, I had to come home and make me a margarita also. So,
Steve said I donated earplugs for people riding in my truck.
Absolutely,
yeah, no,
Karen.
Okay.
It is ridiculous, to be honest with you. I don't know.
So, Cuddly, I would put myself more in the category with Tara from White Rock than Jan. Although I love them both.
Tractor with inloader is awesome to have around. Yes, it is, Eddie.
Oh, yay! Julia's gonna have a glass of wine with me. Thank you.
Yes, it is, Eddie. It's that probably one of the better investments I've ever made, honestly. Go back to
Steve, I don't think that with what we've got going on, I don't think that Wiley could handle a mistress.
Absolutely not.
Too much.
No. Enjoy listening to you too. Gotta go feed animals. I have this set. Notify me when you're on. Also, Black Sheep Family.
Awesome.
Thank you, Pam.
We go live on Fridays on this channel, but we
look, there's Cece.
Cece, hi.
Hi, Cece.
Yeah. If the world ever needs an enema,
they can stick it for seal. Drinking Mountain Dew.
That's a fishing girl drinking.
Me too, fishing girl.
Yeah.
It's Mountain Dew.
With a little tequila in it. Oh, Tara gets a little messed up though. See, I haven't been around Tara when she's had too much wine. So, I've been around Jan when she's had too much wine.
Yeah. Eunice said, first big truck I drove for many months was an International with a 250 Cummins, no AC, radio, no power steering. Yeah, I've drove them, Eunice, but, you know, just, you get trapped in your own mind, and it's not easy to deal with. Or, I mean, my mind is not a good place to be trapped, believe me.
Misplaced Country Girl said, I was surprised to see you live tonight. Yeah, we're surprised too. Because we just kind of talked about it.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, let's do this. So, and then I didn't realize we were stepping on other people's toes. So,
hi, Gary. Jan gets crazy from what I hear.
Jan's like so much fun. I can't imagine what Jan was like in her 20s.
Cold beer here.
Nice.
I have never, I'll be honest with you, whenever I left coming home from work, I was thinking, man, I really would like to have a cold drink whenever I get home. And it was But I'm just not a beer drinker. I've never cared much for the taste of beer. And so, yeah, I just went and bought a little deal of pre-mixed margarita, and that's really hit the spot.
But he only bought one bottle. He bought me a box of wine. So
Yeah.
yes, box wine. I don't even care. Judge me.
Actually, what you don't know is there's another bottle in the truck.
Oh, he just didn't want to share.
Wiley's mind is no place to be alone. CC, you have no idea. Yeah.
I was thinking it might be stronger stuff. No, it's just wine. It is like 11% alcohol, though, or 11. I don't know how.
I can tell you right now, I can drink 2 of those wines and sleep like a baby. They're pretty strong wine.
Yeah, if I drink more than like a glass and a half, I'm gonna get a headache. So I don't do that.
I don't drink beer unless I'm chasing my
Was
tequila
that a
with it.
5-gallon box of wine? No, it's like a 5.5 liter box of wine, though. Not quite 5. If it was 5 gallons, shoot, it'd last me 2 years.
Wiley's holding out on you, Jen. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. It's funny because Micah was here
Is that Amy?
when
That's Amy, ain't it?
Micah had just come over with the kids when Amy. When Wiley had gotten home, and so Wiley walks up to me with the box of wine, and I grab the box of wine and I hug it, and I'm like, oh, I love you so much, and then I gave Wiley a kiss, and Micah was like, that's the first time I've ever seen you guys kiss. I said it just because he brought me wine.
Hi, Amy. She kept talking and I couldn't say hi.
Yeah, sorry.
When my mind gets bored, people get pranked.
Oh.
Yeah. CC says his mind is the same as mine. My answer to no radio is Bluetooth speaker in my cell. Well, yes, and I usually do that, but I've got a Bluetooth headset that I usually take with me, but I totally forgot to bring any of it this morning.
Oh, no. Should have said if I were there, I would join you, and I don't drink. Nice. It's very rare. It's pretty rare that we drink.
Very rare that I drink, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, we can't even say that we drink on holidays.
No. Because it's just a day like this, is I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go home and take a drink. Yeah. And that's the way it happens, and that's very rare.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm a 1 to 2 glass wine person. Watch my mouth. Control.
Her blood. See, I have a problem with being brutally honest anyway.
Yeah, she does.
And then you give me some wine, and Wiley tells me to go
Jody
to bed.
says I'm trying to get you snookered.
Oh.
I don't like the taste of beer. I never like the taste of beer either.
Getting me snookered won't do him any good because Lily sleeps on our bedroom floor. So.
KJ, howdy. Steve, we'll be waiting on it. I'll be expecting it. You got a couple of days. 2,
maybe 3 times a year. Yeah, maybe for us. It's pretty rare.
Kelly says she's allergic to alcohol. Wow.
Oh, dang. Well, I bet your liver's nice and healthy then.
Patrick said if the bus is rocking at night, Wiley fell down and can't get up. What about Melissa? Wine night.
I know. Melissa, you want to drink a glass of wine?
Believe me, CC, that's probably the only thing we miss about Oklahoma.
Y'all, and wine night. Oh, and Ben and Joanna.
Yeah.
Joanna was my other wino buddy.
Misplaced.
Except Joanna would come over with a gallon of, red wine that was super sweet. Oh, that stuff was good.
Miranda, that's normally 360 days out of the year, that's me, as I would just as soon have a glass of sweet tea. But every now and then, I just like to have a good drink.
How about a cheap portable radio? Got one at Walmart, works good.
Well, I have Bluetooth speakers, a Bluetooth headset, everything. I just left it at home.
Yeah.
Same thing would be with a portable radio. I'd just forget it most of the time.
That's no lie. Misplaced Country Girls, I don't like cold tea. I'm more of a hot tea drinker. Wiley likes iced tea.
It has to be iced tea.
I'm more of an herbal tea drinker.
Jody said nothing like Corona beer with lime. Yeah.
Nothing like a margarita with some salt.
Right. Sweet tea sure hits the spot, especially if it's ice cold. Absolutely, Roberta. Oh, whoop. Susan retracted her message.
Yeah,
I didn't
she
even
did.
get to read. I was just fixing to read it, and she retracted it.
Enough about us. How are y'all doing?
Yeah, how is everybody? What are y'all doing on this fine Saturday evening?
Right. We're not usually on YouTube on Saturdays.
Yeah, no.
So, how about Long Island iced tea?
Yeah, no, Long Island iced tea, I'll do.
Cece at the Hill Logic likes Long Island iced teas.
Then I like twisted tea, yeah. Actually, I'll take Wiley's ice cold sweet tea any day. Yeah.
Cindy said, too many alcoholics in my family. I don't drink. Cindy, that's probably one of the biggest reasons that it's rare that I drink too.
It's same with me. It's the same way with me. Is there's way too many in my family, and that's I looked back. CC said he's tending to his bride.
Oh yeah, how's Melissa doing?
I looked back I looked and seen what was going on in my family, and I was like, no, I don't want no part of that. So I it's just very limited.
Oh, hey, Henry said, I just found you guys yesterday from North Carolina. When I retire in October, I'll be going to my property in
Latimer County, so you're not going to be too far from us. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you have any family that wants to follow you and they can live in Potawatomi County?
Yeah. Flip-flop, how was it? I am very curious because the first one was really good, and I would like to know how the second one is, how the new one is.
I'm really, I don't know. We haven't watched movies in forever. I mean, pretty much every movie that comes out is political these days, and it's all pandering to, the special people, and I can't get behind that. So we don't watch a lot of movies.
No, we don't.
Because all the Disney movies, like all the kids movies, everything is no.
Julia said she worked in bars for years and saw saw too much. Yeah, I could imagine. Flip Flop said it's really good. Jelly Roll's video for Twisters looks great. How goes the driveway? I need to send you money for the rock and totes and railroad ties. Then you need to send me a price. Yeah, Steve, I really do, and I was hoping to get over there last week and do more, but we had some issues with my chainsaw, and really I'm down to needing to saw some stuff. We finally got the chainsaw worked out last week, and so I've got to get over there and get some of those trees cut down, and then get a better idea on exactly what I need and how much it's going to cost. So.
Patrick said he put 12 gallons of Milos in the fridge at Freedom Weekend.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Papa's place said they went and saw it. It was a great movie. They went and saw it last night.
Yeah, I know the first one was pretty good, and I would really like to see it.
I don't know about y'all, but I am ready for Hollywood to be neutral again and just entertain and not try to politicize everything. Yes, you did, Jody.
What Jody say?
Thank you. She said, I should know as I spent most of my day ordering stuff off Amazon to spoil my friends.
Cindy, yes, we're waiting to get the root cellar done. As soon as the root cellar's done and we can unpack all the food out of her bus, then she'll be in her bus. But,
yes.
Yeah, it's, you know how that goes. That's a shame. Exactly. CC, a total disgrace. I must have missed what CC said.
Oh, he said the Paris Olympics.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I need to go to Deadpool and Wolverine.
The only reason I know anything about what you're talking about, CC, is because I watched Mark and Debbie over at Two Old People on a Couch this morning, and they were talking about it.
I don't even guess I know what you're talking about. I know what today was the opening ceremonies, or the last night.
Yesterday, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't care about
I'd be happy
sports.
if they'd make a movie that didn't include remakes or superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Hollywood's running out of content.
Yeah. Hi, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Hi,
how's
Bobby.
it going? Jody lives in Pennsylvania, so we have not met her in person. My middle name is now Amazon. Ooh, tortilla chips and refried bean dip. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
The dang computer ain't catching up,
Oh.
guys, so I don't know what's going on.
Jody said her middle name was Starbucks. Now it's Amazon.
With Jen drinking wine today, better move Lily to another trailer tonight. I was thinking that the other day.
So the Beekeeper, is that with Jason Statham, I think. I've seen it. I've seen like the cover or whatever, but honestly, Hollywood lost me, and I have zero interest in any of it. I've switched to Angel Studios, and Angel Studios is all like clean family content. Of course, they still have action-packed stuff, but they do a lot of documentaries and things like that too. So we've switched to Angel when we go watch TV.
Bobby lives
rare.
down by near Mobile, Alabama.
Oh,
I've been through there many, many times.
Amy just made homemade tortillas. Oh my gosh, those are the best. Michael's grandma taught me how to make tortillas when I was a teenager. And I saw the kids had a sack of flour and some shortening sitting on the table this morning, and I looked at it and I said, Michael, you know what I see right there? And he said, cookies? I said, no, tortillas.
Cuddly said move Lily because of this loud snoring.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, guys, she was the one snoring last night.
Oh my.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh, I don't know what happened to that kid last night, but Jesus. There is barely anything suitable and safe to watch anymore. See,
Amen, Roberta, yeah.
So, me, I mean, I'm a huge, or have always been a huge Disney fan.
Oh my gosh.
You know what?
Me too.
I'm done with Disney. I'll never watch another Disney movie.
I don't even want to let my kids watch the old movies now, because I'm like, no, I can't get behind. I can't support that.
Yeah.
And that's sad, because there's a lot of the old ones that I still really, really love.
Yes.
But what was I gonna say? Has anybody seen the Civil War movie that came out? I think it came out in April. Has anybody seen that? That is one that I want to see.
Roberta,
It's starting to rain a little bit.
to be totally honest with you, that would be an absolute dream for us. But there is
Disney
no way that we could ever afford to buy one.
What'd she say? Picture you buying a food truck and running that business. Yeah, I mean, maybe someday. But our food truck right now is our permanent kitchen.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to, like, move it every day and then come set it back up.
Yeah.
So, it's going to stay where it's at for now.
Lily must have had too much apple juice, yeah.
She's been drinking apple juice all day.
They even put some in
And
the
then
freezer and was eating it earlier.
They cut the top off and was eating it with spoons, and friends came over, and so everybody had apple juice, and Lily and Hunter both had a fried Spam sandwich for breakfast this morning, thanks to you, Jody. I had sausage.
I watch a
I didn't
lot of
want Spam.
Encourage TV on YouTube, all Christian movies. Oh!
Mm. So I know that there is Pure Flix, which is like Netflix, but it's all Christian content, and then Angel Studios too. Yes, Sheila, I heard about that.
Susan says she has collected Mickey Mouse for years. Now she just wants to get rid of it all. Yeah, that's...
I think people are going to start buying a lot more Yamahas or whatever their competition is now.
What? Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Henry wants to know how many acres we have. So we have almost 11 acres.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, how's it going? I was hanging out
There's
with y'all
Mark.
this morning.
Where do you see Mark?
Solar DIY Hobby and Review.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Yeah, that's Mark. Hi, Mark. We'll pull it back.
Hopefully they pull it back before they end up like Disney or Bud Light.
Listening to you guys, well, I have to work on editing videos. Yeah.
I get
Eddie,
that.
we know how that works.
I was listening to Mark and Debbie's live at Two Old People on a Couch this morning, editing a video. I just like everything Disney. I used to love everything Disney, but they screwed up.
Cuddly, yes, it's raining.
Yeah.
We might have to move in a little closer to the camera here in just a minute.
Go woke, go broke. Amen to that.
Yep, amen.
Perry Flex note. Pure Flix. P-U-R-E. Flix. F-L-I-X.
Is there any more land out there for sale? Yes.
Look what Steve said.
Jackie, it's around.
Steve. Oh, you made my face turn red.
Is there any? Yeah, Jackie, there's a lot of land around for sale.
How many ways can you spell pure?
Pure Flix. There you go. Yep.
P-U-R-E. Wish it was raining here. Oh, been raining all day wherever Bobby's at.
It's supposed to have been raining all day here. These are just little bitty tiny. So if you look at the
Forecast, still.
the radar, they're just like little bitty tiny spots. We'll move over and it'll rain for a few minutes and it's done. 2-hour break with rain maybe Monday, 2 weeks rain quick. There you go. Thank you, Roberta.
I kept waiting for it to rain, and then so that I didn't have to water my plants, and then it didn't rain, and then I watered them, and then it started sprinkling.
Wish we could get rain here in northwest Oklahoma.
Y'all definitely need it there.
Yeah.
It doesn't even show that there's a storm anywhere
It's
near
crazy.
us. Look.
Y'all probably get 40 to or 50 to 60 on your property in Oklahoma, maybe more. Well, that's about what it would take, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think I'm waiting on a new balance from the guy that we bought it from.
And we bought this from. Yeah.
But I think we're somewhere closer to like 55,000 here.
Starting tomorrow, we get 45 off and on. Huh. It's not raining, it's Jen's box of wine leaking on the tarp.
I'd be crying. I haven't had wine since we moved here.
I'm getting wet.
Yeah, you are.
Here.
We're going to have to readjust a little bit. Hang on. In the meantime, with the adorable face. She's so cute. Say hi.
I think I'm out of the rain now. Only bad thing is pop-up showers is the humidity after. Yeah, it's exactly right.
I can get very creative with ways to spell things.
One of them over 12 feet tall. Holy moly. 150 sunflower plants.
Oh,
Roberta said.
Man.
We had some big ones in Oklahoma.
Yeah, let's see if we can scoot this camera back just a tiny bit to try to...
Such a tiny kitty.
Oh, maybe. Oh. Gotta readjust. Okay.
Wine is fine, but whiskey's quicker. Yeah. That's why I have a margarita.
I'm trying not to get there quick. It's the journey. It's not the destination.
Dang it, I didn't move up far enough.
Yeah, me neither.
Whoops, sorry, Lola.
You're still not up far enough. It's still gonna go all down your back.
Never see rainbows anymore. You know, I really haven't paid any attention.
Unfortunately, you see them everywhere, actually.
Oh yeah, right.
just not in the sky. The tarp was about $250.
Kelly, I don't know. Is it freezing?
Oh, ooh, hang on a second. Our Wi-Fi thing's up here. I put that umbrella over there, so maybe it's okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be alright.
What time does Pie's chicken close? 153 in the house with 113 thumbs up. Hi, Christy. No, it's not freezing. So, Kelly, it must be you. Everybody else is saying it's doing okay, so.
Now
sorry, y'all. I feel like my face is right in the camera now.
Yeah, I'm like having to lean in because we're sitting super close to it now. And our cats want to stay dry, so they're all...
Yeah, they're all piling up on our laps now.
Yeah. Hey, don't hiss at her.
My apartment still smells like pickles.
Ooh, I like pickles. Oh, because she said she was canning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Kelly says
smell like worse things.
Kelly, refresh your page or something, maybe.
I don't know what I was ever thinking getting a long-haired cat, y'all.
Julia said her phone is fine, but her TV keeps freezing. Huh.
Miss Kitty, you shed too much. We have a tortoiseshell cat.
God took his rainbow away. He ain't playing. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
And then we have a calico cat. And then we have this white one right here.
I have to go out and back in again. Yep. I just wait and it catches up.
Now that we had got all readjusted, it quit raining.
It quit raining. When do you usually do a live stream? I usually do my lives on Friday at 4 o'clock. And then over on the main channel, which is Our Mountain Home, is Wednesdays at 4 o'clock.
Right. So who in here has seen our shower video?
Yeah.
It is, I think it turned out really good. I think our shower is awesome. I think the video turned out pretty good. And Wiley's actually picked up over 100 subscribers off that video, huh? Yeah.
I absolutely love the shower.
So honestly, if you guys haven't seen the shower video yet, and you're interested in seeing Wiley's creativity in action, y'all should go watch it. I saw it, and then Chris watched it.
Malt vinegar smells like beer, LOL. Someone asked me to make pickled red cabbage with malt vinegar.
Huh.
At least this way we can see who takes care of their nose hair.
Neither one of us do, so.
Thank you, Julia.
That nose hair is there to catch the stuff that doesn't want to stick in my boogers.
Flip Flop said it was amazing. Thanks, Flip Flop.
I'll definitely join you.
Thanks, Mark. I still need to watch that, Christy says. Hey, Scott. How are you doing?
It turned out, the bathroom turned out really, really neat.
Yeah.
Although now that rain came through, I can't even feel the fan and I'm not hot.
Yeah.
Oh, I can feel it now that the cat moved off your lap. She was hogging it all.
Love the shower video. That's how I found you.
Oh,
that's
sweet.
Henry.
So if you like seeing recycled IBC totes, stick around because we're going to be doing a lot of that. We have a lot of them.
We're probably going to be doing some stuff with IBC totes that I'm going to get a lot of flack over because I do believe that people's going to tell me how crazy I am.
We don't care.
But you are going to see it on this channel.
Yeah.
Because I have an unlimited supply of IBC totes. And we are going to use them.
We have to find a way to recycle them.
Yeah.
And there are so many different ideas. We've already got several recycled, and I plan on having Wiley make me a couple like little greenhouses out of them. So to where you can take the top off, and then I can plant stuff in there, and I can put the top back on, and in the wintertime they'll just be small greenhouses.
Oh my gosh, Glenn. I've never, ever, of course, flounders just ain't around here, but that'd be awesome.
Huh. I don't know what any of that tastes like.
Hestia's Garden Homestead. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Can't wait for those that missed.
Bye, Amy. I'm going to text you when this is done.
The bathroom turned out really good. Definitely could use some benefit for homesteaders. Yeah, and I really want to dabble in, build them for other people. The problem is, financing wise, I would need, a down payment and to be able to buy the material to do what I need to do. And because ours was made out of pure junk, I would not want to do that with somebody else. I would want to buy good material and make everything match and make everything look good.
Plus, we don't have a big pile of junk here like we did in Oklahoma.
Right.
So
I would love to do that, but yeah, I don't know how to go about all that stuff.
Living the life in Mexico. Awesome. Hey, Nona, how are you?
Crazy can be good.
Yes, it can.
Yeah, it can.
I'm kind of crazy and I'm good.
I wouldn't say that. How long does it take to build one? Flip-flop, I could probably build one in like 2 days if I spent 8 hours a day working on it. But, I mean, it took us months to build this one. Because it was only, 30 minutes here, an hour here, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. What's next on our agenda? Oh, she asked that earlier.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she did. And
I saw it, and I forgot to reply to it. So, right now, we actually have a few projects going on. One, we are going to work on building a peak to put a tarp over and drape it over camp. So, that's on the agenda. That needs to be done before we get into the rainy season. And then just sell the shower plans and basic layout instructions.
Oh, hey, that is a good idea. Amazon's good with that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't see that. And really, it does look
it does not look like you just used what you had.
Oh, well, I mean, I staged it pretty good. Just kidding.
Just build a base about the knee high, cut the top out, and turn it upside down into the base. Cut the door out. Yeah, pretty much. Chicken coop made out of IBC totes. I don't know. I think it'd get too hot. We did have to put an exhaust fan in this one because sitting here during the day it gets too hot.
When the sun shines on that and you need to go to the bathroom, you make quick work of it because it gets hot.
Or you turn the fan on and
right.
Yeah. Hope to see you again next year at the meetup. Yes.
We'll probably be there.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
We go to all the ones that we can, but we can't make them all.
I mean, there's other ways of making like a chicken coop out of IBC totes that might work. But
Donna said people who are asking you for an outdoor bathroom are not going to expect something perfect. Yeah.
You're probably right, Donna. You're probably right. Okay. You got me there.
Oh, that's very true.
But, yeah. I mean, just depending on how far they want it built out, because, the expense of buying the tankless water heater, the 12-volt pump.
All the plumbing stuff.
All the plumbing stuff.
If you didn't notice in the video, we have red, white, and blue PEX.
Yeah, right.
Because those are the pieces that we had.
So, I mean, there is if I was to have to buy everything to build this thing, it wouldn't be super cheap.
No.
Luckily, we just had most of this stuff all laying around already. So, does anyone notice how Jen is smiling more as time goes on?
I need one of those cups. Like, they have a coffee cup that's like, don't talk to me, almost there, you can breathe now, and then I'm good. Yeah. Or something like that. Like, you can talk to me now. Probably something. Except I don't really drink that much.
A Nona. Is that how you say her name?
I think so.
Well, thank you, Winona.
We also have other projects going on. We've dug the hole for our root cellar, but we have to wait till we have money for gravel for that. What else? Oh, you still need to dig it out a tiny bit more, right, to square it up?
What?
The hole for the root cellar?
Yeah, I need to do a little bit more digging on it. And
one of you really awesome people sent us a super cool laser level.
Oh my gosh,
it's
guys.
So cool. We're still waiting
Although we're waiting on a part of it. But man, that's going to be awesome.
That's really going to help with our drainage and stuff.
Jackie, I'll be honest with you. With our water situation, a hot tub is just not in the works. I don't think that would be a good thing for us.
Next question, can Micah fit in the IBC tote? Yes. Yes, I believe. Actually, I don't know that I've ever seen him go in our bathroom. He stuck his head in there before, but I don't know.
Hey, Wally, I need to get out on the lot where my uncle cleaned up for me. I need to finish cleaning it up. I'm going to YouTube it. I don't know. Hey, cool, Bobby. You should do that.
So someone had also asked if, yeah, we have patriotic pecs, yes. Somebody else had asked if that's all we have to do to get ready for winter. No.
No.
No, it is not.
No, we've got a long ways to go.
So.
And the thing is there's just... So we try to do too much at once, for one. We try to help...
will know that.
We try to help too many other people and not put ourselves, you know, our needs first for another.
But a lot of times it's like we're sitting here doing nothing because we're waiting on, you know,
either finances or
we're waiting on some money to come
yeah.
in or something from a job we've done, and you know, some people pay their bills on time, some don't, and that kind of throws a kink in a monkey wrench in our operation sometimes.
They make good stock takes, yeah, I'm sure they do. And yes, Micah would fit in the IBC tote fine. Matter of fact, I sent 4 of the IBC totes down to Micah the other day because he's going to build the same type setup that we have for his family.
Well, he was, but now he's leaving for contract.
Well, so yeah, so I'm liable to have to go build.
Either that or they're going to be out of, they're not going to have it for several months because he's going to be gone for a
months.
little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How cold does it get during winter? Roberta, it gets cold. It gets down to... like, I mean, 0 degrees easily. But it only lasts a day or two most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's not like a continual, you know, 3 or 4 weeks of 0 degree weather, you know, so.
We have a lot of people offer to help. But we don't want to call in favors unless we really need somebody. We don't want to be like, hey, put off your stuff and come over here and just stand around and watch us work.
That time is coming, guys, where we're going to have to be calling in some favors. But I don't want to do that until it's absolutely necessary, and right now it is not necessary.
Right. Steve said, where did we get our tarp? We got it on Amazon, and it was about $250.
A little less than $250.
Yeah.
With tax and everything. Where's Micah going? So he is going on contract to Indiana.
Is that where he's going?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where he was going.
Pretty sure it was Indiana.
He's a CNC machinist and can't make the money around here that, I mean, the cost, well, I don't know how to say it. The money here isn't as good as if he goes and works contract, so he'll be gone for a couple of months, I think.
So Christy says she had temps in -2 in Southwest Tennessee in the last 2 winters. Yeah, that's about right. But like I said, it's good because it only lasts a day or two. And usually it's only like overnight.
And I mean, sometimes it'll last like a week, but you could get through that week. You survive that week and you're good.
Yeah. We just might have to drain our water system and not take a bath for a week.
Yeah.
So we'll let you guys know not to come visit us for that week.
If I'm wearing a hat, you know it's because I didn't wash my hair. I was gonna say we could go down to Jeff's and take a shower, but if it got that cold, he'd probably be in the same boat.
No, he wouldn't.
No, never mind. His water lines are all buried.
Yeah, no, he'd be good.
I was thinking all of his plumbing is exposed under the house, but it's only where
It's
it goes,
just that
like,
one little strip
Yeah.
about that long, like we had in Oklahoma.
Go to North Dakota in January. No, thank you.
Yeah, no, I've been there.
No,
I've-
I'm good.
I've been there.
I've heard. Well, Wiley's told me how bad the wind chill is there. I know how bad it is in Oklahoma with trees, and you go to North
But you know,
Dakota.
the funny thing is I was in North Dakota, negative 40-degree wind chill, negative 40 degrees, but I was out fueling my truck up without a jacket on. I mean, I don't know.
That's because you're crazy. During the winter, I'll have on 5 layers and look like that kid from A Christmas Story, and Wiley will be out here in shorts and flip-flops working.
Yeah.
That's a little of an exaggeration, but him and Michael just don't care. They act like it doesn't bother him at all, and I'm like, teeth chattering.
Kelly
cold.
says, I'm in Florida. I don't do cold.
Yeah. So we actually, when we
Peter.
went to Oklahoma the other day to get more IBC totes, we went and picked up some more metal barrels. Then Wiley's gonna build a big wood stove.
Yep. So I'm going to be building a wood stove here pretty soon. That will be another next thing on the list. So I did get the 255-gallon drums, and we'll be building a wood stove.
So worst case scenario, when it gets really, really cold, we might just be making videos of us huddled around a burn barrel like the homeless people.
Yeah.
Trying to stay warm.
Negative 60 degrees, Patrick said he's
Bye,
been.
Karen. We're about to get off here anyway.
Bye, Karen.
I'm in Canada, she said.
I don't do heat. If it's chilly enough outside me to have to wear socks to keep my feet warm, it's too cold. I used to stand cold temps a lot better when I was younger. Now I want a cozy fire. Yeah, I agree.
I'm a little picky. I like it in the middle. Somewhere between, like, 60 and 85. If it could stay between 60 degrees and 85 degrees all the time, I'd be happy. Really happy. And I wouldn't even need a greenhouse then. We'd love to see the stove build video.
Susan,
We'll
I'm sure the stove build will be on video. I keep kicking that cup.
There's a kit you need to get off Amazon.
Well, I mean, I don't need to get it.
Okay.
It would help. It would make it a lot easier, but I don't need it. Thank goodness I moved to New Mexico where low is 40 and high is 80. Man, that's nice temperatures. Would love to see the build on video. Dang Canadians share their cold air in the winter. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all keep that to yourselves.
65 to 75. Yeah, Roberta, you're about that's about right.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job, how are you?
Cut burn barrel long way, top to bottom. Then you have
we're
two
talking wood
large
stove.
wood grills. Yeah. We need to try for a record on how long a live could go.
Not today.
Yeah, I don't have that in me, Steve.
I'm hungry, and Micah already told us that he has enough dinner to feed all of us. And
Andy said, "You're welcome."
yeah.
From Canada.
So why you
just squeezed in?
You've made a stove out of 55-gallon barrels before, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was before we met, so I haven't seen it.
Mr. and Miss Walter Job. Hi, guys.
But I really appreciate Wiley's ingenuity and his creativity.
Yeah, Kelly, wood stove. Yes.
Hey, Peter. How's it going?
Or one big with a lid. This cold down here, it is wet and cold. It doesn't bother me. 55-gallon drum make an amazing wood stove. Yeah, so I'm going to use 2. So we're going to have a double 55-gallon drum wood stove. The top one just basically captures and puts out more heat as the exhaust goes through it. So yeah, I had one of the double wood stoves in 100. It was probably a 60 by 100 building I had as a auto repair shop whenever I was about 15 years old, and it would keep that whole building warm.
Dang, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have we want to put the tarp over the camp, and then we might fashion up some walls. We'll probably have to do some sort of walls to block out the wind. But then the idea is to get that wood stove rolling so good that it's warm, that keeps us warm and toasty. So without
Bye, Patrick.
insulation and whatnot.
Oh, look at there.
Oh.
Now,
Nah.
Liz or Micah says they have a couple barrels if we need more.
We've got a bunch in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch in Oklahoma.
We just are trying not to harass our renters.
Yeah.
So we're not even going to show our faces there until they move out.
So we can always come camp out in their living room.
Oh, right. There might be enough room for us to like all lay down in sleeping bags side by side.
Yeah. Cast iron wood stove. Well, I mean, yeah, but we'd have to go buy one. And, well, I say that. We have a really nice one in our house in Oklahoma. But God knows if it's even going to still be there. So.
Yeah. Or if it still has that glass we put in it last year.
Yeah. Thanks, Cassie. And
yes.
I honestly don't think of myself as a master of any of them. But because everything is so like the bathroom, it's not perfect.
Yeah.
So I don't consider myself a master.
As he's building it, he's definitely not like a finished carpenter. He can do everything else. He can finish he can do it. But he's more about like, oh, it doesn't have to be perfect. And so we really, really thrive in situations where it doesn't have to be perfect and we can just build it however. And that's how it's going to be here. So we're using 2 trees. There's a tree over here at the end of camp and then a tree back here at the end of camp. And they don't quite line up and they almost kind of like sit like this from each other. So we're going to use a log and we're going to run it across that. So on one side, our roof might be longer than the other side, but we don't really care. It's gonna be hodgepodge together out of whatever we have or whatever we can find for cheap, and it's gonna keep us dry, and that's all that really matters. Huh?
Eunice, that is absolutely what I want to do whenever we build our house. As of here, because it's the radiant heat is not going to do us a lot of good here, because everything's open. But whenever I build the house, I'm definitely going to do something like that.
Yeah, ingenuity is better than perfection.
You could build one that burned that ATF fluid. Glenn, yes. And I'm actually looking into that too.
What, doing an oil burner instead of a wood burner?
Yep.
I don't care what you do as long as you let me film it and it keeps us half warm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we'll see. Cross your fingers.
Yeah.
Say a little prayer.
So worst case scenario, y'all. Something I learned when I worked at the post office is if you're cold, just move around more.
Yeah.
And you'll get warm. So if you're cold, don't stay still because then you'll stay cold.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll just lose a lot of weight over the
Barbara
winter.
says ingenuity is better than perfection.
I agree.
Well, thank you, Barbara.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better.
But I usually go behind Wiley and tidy things up and make things look pretty. I was like, what the heck is that?
What's for supper?
I have no idea.
Why not?
Micah made it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I don't know what he made.
I got cerebral palsy. I don't let it get to me. I can work on anything, rebuild vehicle engines. I can work on computers. That is awesome, Bobby.
That is very awesome. That is very awesome. My dad has a friend who is a carpenter, and he's only got one arm, and he is one of the fastest drywall people you'll ever meet with his one arm.
And I used to know a guy in Oklahoma. He's a cattle hauler, so you think of the big cattle trailer with cattle on it, and he would have to climb up with his hot shot and get the cattle to go out of the trailer. And a truck driver that could drive a 2-stick. So I know a lot of people probably don't understand this, but a twin stick truck.
Burritos. I love burritos.
And he did not have a right arm, and the guy could drive a twin stick truck and climb up and down that cattle trailer, offload and unload cattle all day long better than I could with only his left arm.
Yeah. I don't even know who it was, but I was scrolling through shorts one day, and I saw a guy, he didn't have any legs.
Hi, BJ.
And he worked at a tire shop, and they kept all their tires, like, up on this, like, loft above, and he'd climb up that ladder, and then toss a tire down and climb back down, and he didn't let it stop him.
Yeah.
And he'd actually make jokes about not having to, like, watch his legs when he's sitting next to the car and taken the tire off. He didn't have to worry about it falling on his legs because he didn't have any. And Jackie, he said burritos. I like burritos.
What I learned from a post office worker is to duck when you see a firearm. What?
Dang it. There's a fly that keeps going
5 and 4 units. Yep, you're right. You're probably one of the very few that know what I'm talking about. But yep.
5 and a 4. I don't know.
5 and 4 is a 2-stick transmission.
Oh, okay. I saw that video too, Jen. He was precise and doing a great job. And he had a really good attitude too. I think that's the best. I mean, out of all the things in life, the only thing you can really control is your attitude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out of everything in life, you have zero control over what happens to you, what happens to those around you. The only thing you have control over is how you respond to it.
You either give up or you don't.
Yep.
And I mean,
you either say, well, this sucks, and put a smile on your face, or you stay miserable. So we choose to smile. Even during our down and out moments, we're like, well, could be worse.
Yeah.
And then we start thinking, well, the car could be broke, or everything could have burned up, or
Yeah, but then we think the car could be broke. Well, the car could be broke, and then the car breaks.
And then we just have to be like, well, at least we still have a place to live. You can always find something to be thankful for. Even if you just are thankful that you woke up today.
Yeah.
Or thankful that, you don't have to work outside when it's raining.
That's a lot of times I'll wake up or I'll go to work or, whatever I'm doing. Somebody will ask me, well, how are you doing today? Well, I woke up on the right side of the grass. That's the main thing. That's all I care about.
Yeah, so when I worked at the post office, if it was raining, I was like, well, at least it ain't blistering hot. And then when it was blistering hot, I was like, well, at least it ain't cold and wet. I mean, there's always something to find to be thankful for. But,
we've been on here over an hour.
Okay, I know. Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Dinner's getting...
Micah and Liz are sitting down there waiting on us to get there to eat dinner.
Yes, Liz is probably waiting for this to get over so she can come over and take a shower, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yep.
I didn't
I
say
had car
nothing
trouble,
about renting
but
out
I
my bathroom.
prayed over this morning and made it to town and back today. Awesome.
Yeah, Roberta, what that don't say is they are hard to drive. They're not easy to drive.
Yeah, breaks each gear into mini gears. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna get off here. Watched Jen go into depression when she noticed a box of wine's gone. Yeah.
Actually, the place Wiley got it ain't that far from here. So
we live in a dry county. You can't buy alcohol in this county. So we have to take a little bit of a drive, but it's not very far at all. Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a good weekend. Yep.
We love y'all. Thanks. We're going to go to the neighbors and have dinner now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Bye.
We love you guys.
We love y'all.
Work hard, stay humble, and love God. See y'all later.
Ooh, your phone's hot.